Hello, friends. This is Cold Run back with Dragon Age Inquisition. Um, and I am here in Skyhold, and we're just going to continue checking in after Here Lies the Abyss with people, and I'll let you know if there's anything interesting that pops up. Any quests or character progression, that sort of thing. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do, though, is I saw this question, or this exclamation mark here.
What
Is
do you
this
mean?
referring to Meriden?
There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Yeah, it's an operation from Meriden herself. That's unexpected. All right, so first thing though, we have a few quests to pick up that we sent out people out on last time. All right, unmask those across the sea. Compliments to your spy master, because this is the one that where people were like putting weird runes on our stuff. Compliments to your spy master. She's a resourceful woman. Once she traced our agent to Kaiman Brea, the match was ruled in her favor. Tell Sister Liliana to call off her dog. Save them for Corypheus. We suspect also that she has gotten all she can from Sir Helmuth. A caterpillar on a leaf does not know there's a forest about him. You will hear no more from us. Our intention was to watch, and we have seen enough. Corypheus threatens us all, and the Inquisition in Thedas is... the Inquisition's Thedas is only hope for stopping him. Remember that. For the moment, we are not your enemy. As a gesture of goodwill, we share our knowledge. May it prove valuable in your coming battle. On behalf of powers across the sea, the Executors. The match was... once you... So I guess they're just some other non-Corypheus enemy that's like, yeah, we'll back off for now. Okay, unless the Executors are someone I should know. Alliance report with angered eyes. Lord DeRose, this is where we didn't throw the woman to the wolves. Lord DeRosier blocked a number of trade routes, but his intent was only to posture. We faced token resistance to retake them. Expensive, but fortunately not in lives. Lady Richelieu is not impressed, as it was not the optimal outcome for her status calculations. Cullen. Lady Richelieu's letter follows. An adequate outcome, Inquisitor. A powerful name has been marginalized instead of put to use. The minor alliances formed in the wake are a modest achievement, but it will have to do. I have arranged the pairing of the lesser names left standing, that of Celeste Tybalt and Jessin Leandre. They're thrilled because they are young, but as matchmaking goes, it's hardly inspiring. Functionally yours, Lady Eustace Richelieu. I have to end a letter with that one day. Functionally yours. A letter also arrived from the Tybalts. My unending gratitude, Lady Inquisitor. I feared for the actions of my daughter if this matter had turned out differently. She is not yet fully understanding of the necessities of status. We are in your debt, Lady Valise Tybalt. Okay, so I don't feel terrible about that. I think there's one more over here, right? Judgment, yes, the death of good Sir Ruth. Oh my god, I don't even know what I want from this. I just want her to find some peace. We've a report from a dwarven peace and appreciation. Like, she made one fuck up, and I don't know. It was a big fuck up, but like it was understandable. She was being manipulated. Anyway, we've a report from a dwarven runner that Warden Ruth was welcomed into a squad of the Legion of the Dead. The group descended into the deep roads and did not return. As is the tradition with the Legion, all were celebrated before they left. We received a number of appreciations in Sir Ruth's name, Josephine. Good. I think that's the best outcome I could hope for. Okay, so stop the rooms. I think this is the one from Meriden, maybe? This is. From far off Montsemar the songstress comes, with lies and thoughtless jibes insults our name. I hated her in school, she pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims. Yeah, let's protect... we have to protect Meriden. Cullen, no, this is ridiculous. No, fuck off, Cullen. A minstrel with no tongue can tell no lies. That's a bit much, but I like where your head's at. Josephine, our allies' words will turn the tide for us. That seems a bit more proportional. Well, Liana, you're gonna cut out the schoolyard, the childhood bully's tongue. Let's go with
At
Josephine.
your service.
Protect Valgamort from Darkspawn. Alright, your worship, my town of Valgamort has been besieged by Darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your own noble efforts, leaving my people ill-equipped against this savage host. Word of your redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, Valgamort lives or dies by your word. Like just a random Darkspawn attack? Yours, Marquise Effiloche Buffon. Josephine, Marquise Effiloche has other allies. You can call upon them and we can save the Wardens for a true emergency. Liliana, it is odd to see a town threatened by Darkspawn. Suggest we investigate before committing forces. Cullen, the Grey Wardens are the best in the world against Darkspawn. This is their chance to shine. So normally I would just send the dark. I was just gonna go, yeah, Grey Wardens, this is your chance. But something is, I trust Liliana's like nose for shenanigans here. I'm gonna go with Liliana.
Inquisitor.
And I think that's it for available missions. I don't see anything else. Okay. Oh, I like that Morgan's at the table now. I didn't notice that before.
From Haven's fire come we the...
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, Darkspawn, making knows what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
Sounds good. Yeah,
We'll
I
talk
think that's
later.
about it. Oh, that actually gives a an operation. That's unexpected. I love that. I didn't even see exclamation points, just a little dialogue thing. Nice. There it is. Destroy Adamant Fortress operation available. Okay. Per my... Oh, is that a close-up of... Yeah, that's a close-up of good old Iron Bull. Per my earlier recommendation, I'd like permission to send some of the Chargers to Adamant Fortress. The Inquisition already destroyed most of it. My troops can tear down enough of the rest that it doesn't turn into a stronghold for demons or Venatori or whatever else is out here causing us trouble. Josephine, many Orlesian nobles would love the reputation of having aided in the destruction of Adamant Fortress. Cullen took all our forces to break Adamant. I'd happily spare some men to ensure the safety of the Chargers. Let's just go with Cullen. Plus, I get the sense that, like, even if she were, even if Josephine were available, like, I get the sense that the Chargers would be unappreciative of, like, having just random diplomats tagging along, or random, like, nobles tagging along to be like, I'm helping. How's it going, Bull?
Again. Again. Come on. This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
What the fuck?
Lunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Him.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Kunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
No, hit him.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
So that's his fear. I don't actually remember what his death was. I think his death was by himself, like he was the one who caused it, or maybe his. I don't remember. Oh god, I don't remember Iron Bull's death, but he definitely doesn't want to be stuck in the fade. Yeah, let's encourage
You
him.
fought in that siege. Every demon at Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Anytime.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
We just did.
That's fair.
Well, that's one problem solved.
What do you mean?
The champion, you were shitting yourself. Problem solved, right?
Right. Sure. Problem solved.
So, yeah, a couple of bittersweet thoughts in the aftermath of... I mean, mostly bitter thoughts in the aftermath of Hawk's sacrifice. Let's see what Cole's up to.
Yes, sir. No.
But you like demons! I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic. He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
What? So why does Cole want to be bound?
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
I'm a bit I don't know what he means. Like, I don't know why he wants to be bound. I don't quite know what binding means, but I'm going to try to wing it, I guess.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
So is he freaking out about about everyone being able to just make bad choices? I'm a bit confused here. Sorry about this.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman. Good. They will not take me.
Okay, so Cole is afraid, it looks like, of someone else like using him for ill, and so he wants so binding in this case must be like puppetry, like that sort of thing, and so he's afraid of someone using him in that way, and so he wants Solus to preemptively do it to protect him. Okay, then I think I get.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
So, yeah, I was gonna say the nightmare, like, really... He doesn't want to become the nightmare, because, I mean, again, this is all in the aftermath of Here Lies the Abyss. He doesn't want to
I'll talk to you later.
develop into that.
Probably.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
I can imagine that. But my heart belongs to someone elfier.
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece?
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written
So you
by
do.
a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's a good idea. I like that. I don't care about historians. Just be careful. No, it's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
That's how it usually goes.
I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her.
We almost...
The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I mean, so let's explore first before we dive into this.
Do you really think it could have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
So, I mean, the Fade is one big... I mean, not a metaphor, but it takes things that are theoretical or that are ideas and makes them into, like, reality within the Fade. And so, I was going to say, like, it was a spirit, nothing more, but I don't know that that's the case. Like, let's say that in real life, person A is a mentor to person B, and person B acts in a way that they learned from person A, like later on, because they observed it and they admired it or whatever. In the Fade, I feel like that, like, person B would almost transform into part of person A, and so the actions of person B would then almost become like the actions of person A, like it was actually person A doing it. So I'm going to say I don't want to say I believe it was her, because I do think that it's not quite that simple. I don't think it was just a straight-up ghost, but I'm going to say I don't know either.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Oh, no,
Sadly, unanswered questions
Yeah.
make for poor reading.
But good history.
When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
It's a good mentality if you end up being the divine. I don't think you will, because I think I have influence over it, and I'm going with Liliana, but I don't know, I think you could be good too. Surgeon, how have I not seen this building before?
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should
Darkspawn
like to
blood.
study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
I mean, you could ask him. Let's go see.
Maker and Lady. Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart.
The Inquisition is on its tail. That thing is a coward, even if it's lost.
Where's Blackwall?
Be our best. That's what they always said.
That's what the nobles say.
Lord Trifles Minutiae. What the fuck?
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for the Quizquisition?
The what?
It begins now, and there is a timer.
Oh God.
Again, MacTeer is a hero to some and a monster to others. He was also Terran of which Ferelden settlement?
Oh God, I have no idea. Arlathon?
I will guess Arlathan.
Incorrect. An unfortunate lapse into non sequitur. We will continue when I have time and the wind calls me.
What the actual hell? This is amazing. You are... Was this Sir Trifle something? You are the greatest character in video games. Even if I'll never get your answers right. Read. Is this something we've read before? I don't know. You can skip it if I have. Apologies. Regards to the Cropper, a personal letter written to shorthand. Regards to the Cropper family, my name is Ayla Goodwin. I write on behalf of your son, Desmond. He is very busy tending to the Inquisition's horses, so he bid me write this to you. I was happy to do so, as I know it takes some time to word his letters. I made his acquaintance while also in service to the Inquisitor. He is a fine man, and I welcome my time working with him. In my duties as a research assistant, as I catalog variances in the mounts. For now know that he is well, that he is happy, and that he misses his family dearly. He has of course spoken highly of you, and I feel as though I can picture you all. He's writing to his family? It is good to know that the Blight spared more than it took. If all goes well, and it shall, your son and I will be part of the force that prevents such tragedy from happening again. Ayla Goodwin on behalf of Desmond Cropper. Okay. Oh, here's Blackwall. He's just outside the thing.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be.
They did a pretty good job.
The Wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
That's why we fight him. Yeah, Clarel's pride is fine. I mean, I don't think it was a pride. I think it was a reasonable choice and a tough choice as leader.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous.
I'm with you there.
Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Then remember the intention. We can still try, right? Nothing is perfect. Yeah, I think remember the intention.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman.
Amen.
It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
So yeah, you're not my favorite character, but you're actually a good dude. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You're actually a very, very good dude. Is that a griffin he's carving?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
I'm guessing saved it is not the answer.
I wasn't there. How should I know?
No, that's not. I didn't want to come out that hostile.
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself.
That's bullshit.
Could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws.
Yeah, he's not the
You're
same
not a man
person.
who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
That was bleak as hell. Oh, I guess we're in the... I kind of... This is it.
Heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain pause for home and cause, when met the monster's smile. A man his kin, through blood and sin, a bastard of the gloom. A rising cut through bone and gut, an awful skyward blue. I think this one is simply not my style.
It's more intense than you usually do. I was gonna say, it's actually kind of a nice touch how, when in a cutscene, you like go from one part of the camp to another part of the camp, how the cutscene ends at the part of the camp you ended up at. Like, it's a nice touch.
Is this what war is like?
Never been in one. Can't fight.
Oh, this is new.
Working from below, like.
A letter. Message from Blackwall. Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. You're not gone, are you? You didn't leave the party, did you?
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
No. Well, I mean, I have... Character-wise, this is very surprising. I don't know where he go. To rejoin the Wardens? The Wardens are part of the Inquisition now, and he's been doing good work for us. Mechanically, also, he's one of my best tanks. I mean, he's right up there with Cassandra.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled report. A crumpled sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Leliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating, that he just was following the orders of his captain. This Captain Tom Rainier is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Valrio. Okay, so so Blackwall's going after Tom Rainier is my assumption. Is there something in the Some new quest hub or something? Revelations. Blackwall has left the Inquisition and appears to have something to do with the impending execution of a man named Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre. Attend Mornay's execution. Let's go do this now. Where's Mornay's execution? Is that maybe a mission? So, I don't see that as a mission here. Maybe it's something I'll have to look at the open world, but I do see this quest that came back, the Valgamord thing. Inquisitor, our scouts investigated the claims of attacks by Darkspawn on the chance that this was some trick or mistake. As it turns out, they were indeed Darkspawn, and they killed many townsfolk before the Grey Wardens intervened to stop them. It was bloody work, but the Wardens did what they needed to do. Well, I made a mistake with that. Find source of Darkspawn attacks available. The Darkspawn at Valgamord has been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
There's no obvious sign, and I'm concerned that they may still pose a danger. Marquise Buffon made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in these dangerous times. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. Lieutenant Suzanne Clocher Sec. Josephine, someone may have been mining the area and freed the Darkspawn that way. Let me examine the finances of nobles nearby. Liliana, the Blight is many things, but it is not subtle. My scouts can easily track this corruption to its source. Cullen, let the Wardens spread out, scour the area. They'll find out where those Darkspawn are coming from soon enough. Again, I'm going to go with Liliana. I just trust her a lot.
Let's see what we have.
But where? Oh, there. Val Royale. Also, the Knight's Tomb is pissing me off. Like, I guess if you know the answer to that, to where I go for the Knight's Tomb, to not sell the answers to not sell the histories to the Chantry, but rather to the Dalish, please let me know, because I've been looking all over and I still have no clue where to go for that. That's new. No, it's more that I pressed square to get a closer look at this, but this is like Blackwall riding on a horse, cloaked in, like in a disguise almost, it looks like, or like hiding. Because normally he's like, it's just him, like with his shield in front of him. And yeah, this is him as like a nondescript figure on horseback. So the execution should be just, yep, here it is.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
I was following orders.
Very well.
Does Blackwall want to recruit this man?
Look at all these people. I thought we were more civilized than this.
Poor bastard. So, where's food?
Orlesians always stop these things. Ugh.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Is it him?
Blackwall!
Is Blackwall Tom?
No, I am not Blackwall.
Oh shit!
I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
You have my attention. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Is that here?
Shut it. You know the rules about friends.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
This is the last thing I expected. I thought he would be like trying to save this guy or just saying like we were comrades in arms. I didn't think I was the guy who gave these orders. What do you know of Rainier? Yeah.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
There's definitely more going on here.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing.
Alright, I don't need anything else from you. So I just entered the jail, and I'm sorry to leave it here. I feel like this is going to go on for a little bit more, and time's up for now. So, this is a crappy place to leave it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.